The big spaceship Celestial Harmony moved slowly through the black space. It was the best ship of the Galactic Federation. Its job was to meet new aliens and make friends with them. Lieutenant Jae-ho Kim sat at his work table on the bridge. He was looking at the screens that showed what was outside the ship. His job was to watch for other ships or anything strange. "What is that?" Jae-ho said out loud. He moved closer to his screen. A small dot had appeared. It was moving toward them. Jae-ho pushed some buttons to make the picture bigger. Now he could see it was a ship. But it was not like any ship he had seen before. The strange ship was small. It had a shape like a fat tube with wings. But what made Jae-ho worry was the color. Parts of the ship were glowing red and orange. "Captain Park, please come here," Jae-ho called out. His voice was higher than normal. Captain Han Park walked over. He was the boss of the Celestial Harmony. He was tall, and his uniform was very clean. Everyone on the ship trusted him. "What did you find, Lieutenant?" Captain Park asked. "Look at this ship, sir. It's at these numbers in space." Jae-ho pointed to his screen. "But something is very wrong. The ship is hot. Very hot. I think it's on fire." Captain Park looked at the screen. He could see the strange ship. The computer said its outside was much hotter than normal. Some spots were so hot they glowed. "Are there people inside?" Captain Park asked. "Yes, sir." "The computer says there are life forms inside. They are still alive, but I don't understand how." "That ship is as hot as a cooking box," Jae-ho said. Captain Park stood up straight. "We must help them. Ji-young, call that ship now." Ji-young Lee was in charge of talking to other ships. She sat at her own work table and pushed some buttons. "I'm calling them now, Captain." Everyone on the bridge waited. They thought they would hear screams or calls for help. But when the call connected, they heard a calm voice. "Hello. This is Captain Tae-woo Choi of the Earth exploration vessel Seolal. Who is calling us?" The voice did not sound afraid or hurt. Ji-young looked at Captain Park with big eyes. She mouthed the words, "They're not scared. This is Captain Han Park of the Galactic Federation ship Celestial Harmony. We see that your ship appears to be having heat problems. Do you need help?" "Heat problems? No, our ship is working fine," Captain Choi answered. "Our tools show your ship is very hot. Parts of it are hot enough to glow." "Are you having a fire emergency?" Captain Park asked again. There was a pause. Then they heard a sound. Later they would learn it was a human laugh. "Oh, I understand now. No, we don't have a fire emergency. That's just how our ship works. Can we talk on a view screen? It might be easier to explain if you can see us." Captain Park nodded to Ji-young. She pushed more buttons and a picture appeared on the big screen at the front of the bridge. Everyone on the bridge made surprise sounds. On the screen was a being that looked a little like them. It had 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1 head. But its skin was a different color and its face had some differences. Behind this being, this human, they could see more humans. And what they saw made no sense. One human was standing near something that was clearly on fire. A real fire with flames. The human was holding food near the fire. Another human was drinking from a cup. Steam was coming from the cup. It was so hot it made steam, but the human was drinking it. "I am Captain Tae-woo Choi," said the human on the screen. "We are from planet Earth. We are explorers looking to meet new friends in space." Captain Park tried to stay calm. "But the fire, the hot drink, isn't it dangerous?" Captain Choi looked behind him. "Oh, you mean Yujin cooking dinner and Subin drinking coffee? That's normal for us. Humans use fire to cook food. It makes it taste better and kills bad things that might make us sick. And many humans like hot drinks." The bridge was silent. These aliens, these humans, were using fire inside their ship. "On purpose. Your whole ship shows as very hot on our screens," Science Officer Min Ji-song said. "How do you live in such heat?" "Humans like it warm," Captain Choi explained. "Our home planet has many areas that are quite hot. Our bodies work best in warm places. Your ship would feel very cold to us." Captain Park looked at his science officer. "Is this possible?" Minji looked at her screen. "The computer says these humans have a body heat of about 37 degrees. That's much hotter than our normal 28 degrees. And it says their home planet has places as hot as 50 degrees where humans still live. It seems they really do like heat. Captain Park turned back to the screen. Captain Choi, this is very interesting. Our people have never met a species that uses fire as a tool on their ships, or one that can live in such hot places. Would you like to meet in person to talk more? Captain Choi smiled. The Federation computer said this face movement meant the human was happy, not angry. We would be honored, Captain Park, but I should warn you, you might find our ship uncomfortable. It's set to Earth normal temperatures. We can wear special suits if needed, Captain Park said. Where should we meet? They agreed to meet in space between their ships. Both sides would bring small teams. After the call ended, Captain Park called a meeting of his top people. We need to learn more about these humans, he told them. They live with fire. They drink boiling water. Their bodies are hot. What else can they do that would seem impossible to us? Doc Ho Ryu, the ship's doctor, looked worried. Sir, should we be careful? If they can live with fire, what else might they be able to do? Could they be dangerous? Captain Park thought about this. Good point, Doctor, but they seemed friendly, and think what we could learn from them. If they can help us work in hot places, we could explore planets we've never been able to visit before. The team agreed. They would meet the humans the next day. They would be careful but friendly. That night, not many people on the Celestial Harmony could sleep. They kept thinking about the strange humans who carried fire with them among the stars, who drank boiling water as if it was nothing, whose bodies were so hot they would feel like they had a bad sickness to most Federation people. Tomorrow they would meet these fire carriers face to face, and nothing in the Federation would ever be the same again. 2 weeks had passed since the Celestial Harmony first met the human ship. Now a group of humans lived on the Federation ship. They were there to help both sides learn about each other. Minji Song was a science officer. Her job was to learn about the humans. She had many questions. So you really need water to live? Minji asked. She and Dr. Suho Kang sat in the science room. Dr. Kang was a human scientist. Yes, Dr. Kang said. Our bodies are mostly water. About 60% of a human is water. Minji's eyes got big. But water is dangerous for many aliens. If it gets in our breathing holes, we can die. Dr. Kang nodded. I know, but for us it's the most important thing. We must drink water every day or we will die. How much water? Minji asked. She was writing notes on her pad. About 2 or 3 liters each day, Dr. Kang said. Minji stopped, writing. That much and you just put it inside your body? Yes, we also use it to clean ourselves. We stand under falling water to wash. We call it a shower. Minji could not believe it. These humans put the dangerous water all over their bodies. On purpose. Just then, a loud noise started. Lights on. The walls turned red. It was an alarm. What's wrong? Dr. Kang asked. Minji looked at her pad. There's a heat warning in room 42B. That's where the human sleeping rooms are. A voice came from the speakers in the walls. It was Captain Park. All crew, there is a heat alert in the human area, but do not worry. The humans say this is normal, there is no danger. Minji looked at Dr. Kang. What are your people doing now? Dr. Kang smiled a little. Probably making breakfast. We like hot food, remember? Minji shook her head. It was hard to understand these humans. Later that day, Minji went to see the human area. She wore a special suit that would keep her cool. The human area was too hot for her normal clothes. When the door opened, warm air hit her face. It felt like walking into a cooking room. Minji checked the numbers on her pad. It was 23 degrees in the human area. That was much hotter than the normal 15 degrees in the rest of the ship. Jeon Kim, the human leader, came to meet her. Welcome to our area, Minji. Is your suit working okay? Minji nodded. Yes, thank you. It keeps me cool. But how can you live in this heat all the time? Jeon laughed. This isn't hot to us. Many places on Earth are much hotter. In some cities, it can be 35 degrees or more in summer. Minji could not imagine such heat. That would kill many of our people. Really? That's just a nice beach day for us, Jiun said. Come, let me show you how we live. Jiun took Minji around the human area. In one room, humans were making food. They had small fires burning on top of metal boxes. They put food on hot metal, and it made a loud noise and smoke. This is cooking, Jiun explained. We use heat to make our food safe and taste good. In another room, a human was sitting in a chair. On a small table was a cup with steam coming from it. That's Dong-hyun drinking tea, Jiun said. It's hot water with leaves soaked in it. The water is boiling, Minji said. Not boiling, just very hot, about 90 degrees, Jiun said, like this was nothing special. But wouldn't that burn you? Minji asked. If we drank it right away, yes. We wait for it to cool a little, but we like it hot. Minji had so many questions. These humans were so strange. They went to another room where a human was lifting heavy metal things. This is our exercise room, Jiun said. We need to keep our muscles strong. Minji watched as the human, whose name was Sung-min, lifted a big metal bar with round weights on each end. His face turned red. Water came out of his skin. Is he okay? He's leaking water, Minji said, worried. Jiun laughed again. That's sweat. It's how our bodies stay cool. The water comes out and then dries up. It takes heat away from our skin. You leak water to stay cool, even though you need water to live? Minji could not believe it. Yes, our bodies are good at keeping the right temperature. Later that day, Captain Park called a meeting. All the top officers came, and so did the human leaders. We need to talk about ship rules, Captain Park said. Some things the humans do are setting off our alarms, but they say these things are safe. Chief Engineer Hyun-woo stood up. Their cooking fires are a problem. Our ship thinks there's a fire emergency every time they make food. Captain Park looked at Ji-un. Can your people cook without fire? Ji-un shook her head. We can use different ways to cook, but they all use heat. We need hot food. Cold food can make us sick. Dr. Dakho spoke next. I've been studying the humans. Their bodies are amazing. They can live in temperatures that would kill us. They can drink water that would burn us. Their skin can stop many small cuts and fix itself. Is it true you can break bones and they fix themselves? Asked Security Chief Junho. Yes, Dr. Suho said. Our bones can grow back together if we hold them in the right place. It takes about 6 weeks for a small bone. Everyone in the room looked surprised. But there are things that are hard for us too, Jiun said. Your ship is very cold for us. We have to wear extra clothes all the time. And we need more water than you have on the ship right now. Captain Park nodded. We can fix these things. We can make one part of the ship warmer for you, and we can get more water at the next space station. What about the fire alarms? Engineer Hyun-woo asked. We can change the alarm system, Captain, Park said. It will only make noise if the heat is much higher than what the humans need. Thank you, Ji-un said. We want to be good guests. We know our ways seem strange to you. Strange but interesting, Captain Park said. We can learn much from each other. After the meeting, Minji went back to her room. She wrote in her work journal, Humans are the most amazing aliens we have ever met. They carry fire with them in space. They pour boiling water into their bodies. They can fix broken bones. Their skin makes water to cool them down. They like to be in heat that would kill us. What else can they do? I will keep studying them. Maybe humans can help us solve problems we could not fix before. That night the ship was quiet. The humans slept in their hot rooms. The Federation crew slept in their cool rooms. Both groups dreamed of what they could learn from each other. Tomorrow would bring new surprises as the two very different people learned to live together in the big black space. 3 months passed. The humans and the Federation crew now lived well together on the Celestial Harmony. The ship had special areas for humans that were warmer. The humans had places to cook their food. The ship no longer made alarm sounds when the humans made their hot drinks. Captain Park was on the bridge when a call came in. The screen showed another Federation ship captain. His face looked worried. Captain Park, We need help, the other captain said. Space Station Theta 7 has a big problem. Their cooling machines are broken, the station is getting too hot, people are stuck inside. Captain Park stood up straight. How hot is it now? It's 35 degrees in most rooms. Some are 40 degrees. Our rescue team can't go in. It's too hot for them to work. They would get sick or die. Captain Park frowned. This was bad. Space Station Theta 7 was a research place with 50 people working there. If the station got too hot, they would all die. We will come help, Captain Park said. We are 3 hours away. Hold on. After the call ended, Captain Park turned to his crew. Set course for Theta 7, top speed. Yes, sir, said Pilot Doyan. Captain Park was about to leave the bridge when he had a thought. He called Ji-Yoon Kim to come to the bridge. When Ji-Yoon arrived, Captain Park told her about Space Station Theta 7. The station is too hot for our rescue teams, he explained. At 35 to 40 degrees, our people can only work for a few minutes before they get very sick. Ji-Yoon looked surprised. But that's not very hot for humans. We can work in that heat for hours. Captain Park stopped. He had not thought of that. You can. Yes. It's warm, but not dangerous for us. On Earth, many places get that hot in summer. People still work outside. Captain Park's eyes got wide. Ji-Yoon, would your people help us? Could you go into the station and fix the cooling machines or help the people get out? Ji-Yoon smiled. Of course we will help. Let me talk to my team. An hour later, Ji-Yoon came back with 5 other humans. They met Captain Park in the meeting room. We have a plan, Ji-Yoon said. Engineer Sungmin will lead the team. He knows how to fix cooling machines. Sungmin nodded. I've looked at the plans for Space Station Theta 7. Their cooling system is not very different from Earth systems. I think we can fix it. But what if it's too hot even for you? Captain Park asked. We brought special clothes from Earth, Sungmin said. They help keep us cool in hot places. We'll also bring lots of water to drink. Humans can work in higher heat if we have water. How hot can humans really stand? Asked Chief Engineer Hyunwoo. With the right clothes and enough water, we can work in places as hot as 50 degrees for short times, Sungmin said. Some humans on Earth work in places that hot. The Federation crew looked amazed. To them, 50 degrees was like being in a cooking box. We'll reach the station in 2 hours, Captain Park said. Get ready. 2 hours later, the Celestial Harmony stopped near Space Station Theta 7. The station was a big round ball with long arms coming out. It did not look damaged from outside, but the ship's tools showed it was very hot inside. The human team got ready in the ship's exit room. They put on their special clothes. They carried bags with tools and many bottles of water. Captain Park came to see them before they left. Be careful, he said. If it gets too hot, come back. Don't try to be heroes. Ji-Yoon smiled. We'll be fine, Captain. This isn't even as hot as a summer day in my hometown. The human team went from the Celestial Harmony to Space Station Theta 7 in a small ship. When they got to the station, they opened the door and went inside. Everyone on the Celestial Harmony watched on screens. The humans wore small cameras so the ship could see what they saw. It's hot in here, Sungmin said, but not too bad, maybe 38 degrees. The humans moved through the station. The halls were empty. They found the first Federation person hiding in a small room with a handheld cooling fan. We're here to help, Ji-Yoon told the scared person. The Celestial Harmony sent us. But how can you be in this heat, the person asked. It's too hot to live. Not for us, Ji-Yoon said. We're humans. Heat doesn't hurt us the same way. The Sao human team split up. Sungmin and 2 others went to find the broken cooling machines. Ji-Yoon and the others looked for more Federation people. They found most people hiding in the coldest places they could find. Some were in food cooling boxes. Some were in small rooms with many fans. All of them looked very sick from the heat. We found them, Ji-Yoon told Captain Park through her talking device. They need medical help, but we can't move them until the station is cooler. Meanwhile, Sungmin found the main cooling room. It was the hottest place in the station, almost 45 degrees. I see the problem, he told the others. A big pipe is broken. The cooling gas leaked out. Can you fix it? Captain Park asked through the talking device. Yes, but it will take an hour, Sung-min said. He was already taking tools from his bag. His face was red and wet with sweat, but he looked calm. Isn't it too hot for you? Captain Park asked. Sung-min laughed as he worked. It's like a hot day at the beach. Not comfortable, but not dangerous. For the next hour, the humans worked in heat that would kill Federation people. Sung-min and his team fixed the cooling machines. Ji-eun and her team brought water to the sick Federation people and helped them stay alive until the station could cool down. Finally, Sung-min's voice came through the talking device. Fixed it. The cooling system is working again. The station should start getting cooler now. On the Celestial Harmony, the crew cheered. Captain Park smiled. Good work, Sung-min, all of you. It took 3 more hours for Space Station Theta-7 to cool down enough for Federation medical teams to go in. They helped the sick people and brought them to the Celestial Harmony for better care. When the human team came back to the ship, they looked tired. Their clothes were wet with sweat. They had used all their water, but they were smiling. Doc Ho checked them. Amazing, he said. Your body heat went up only 2 degrees even in that hot place. How is this possible? Our bodies are good at staying the right temperature, Ji-eun explained. We sweat, the water dries, and it cools us down. That night, Captain Park called all the top officers and the human team to a special dinner. He stood up to speak. Today, 50 people are alive because of our human friends, he said. They did something none of us could do. They showed us that what seems impossible to one people can be easy for another. He raised his cup. To our human friends, the fire carriers who saved lives today. Everyone raised their cups. The Federation people's cups had cool drinks. The humans' cups had their hot drinks. Different, but now they all knew that different could be good. And Federation ships would never again report a fire just because they saw a human starship. 6 months after the space station Theta-7 rescue, the Celestial Harmony looked very different. The ship had changed to make room for more humans. 20 humans now lived and worked on the ship. Parts of the ship were now set to human temperature. These areas had signs that said, Warning Human Area, High Temperature Zone. Federation crew wore cooling suits when they went to these areas. The ship had a new room called a kitchen, where humans made their food with fire. It had special walls that could not burn. The ship computer knew not to make alarms when the humans cooked. There was also a new gym, where humans lifted heavy things to keep their muscles strong, and shower rooms, where humans stood under falling water to get clean. Captain Park sat in his office with Ji and Kim. They were looking at a map of space on a big screen. The Federation Council wants us to explore this area, Captain Park said, pointing to a part of the map. But most of the planets there are very hot. Normal Federation ships can't land on them. Ji-eun smiled. But humans can go there. Our landing team can check those planets for you. Exactly, Captain Park said. That's why the Council wants more humans on Federation ships. You can go places we can't go. And you can go places we can't go, Ji-eun said. Your people can work on very cold planets that would freeze humans. Captain Park nodded. Together we can explore more of space than either of us could alone. Just then, the door opened, and Min Ji-song came in. She looked excited. Captain. Ji-eun, we just got a message from Federation headquarters. They've made a new rule. All big Federation ships must now have human crew members. Captain Park looked surprised. All of them? There aren't enough humans for that. Not yet, Min-ji said. But they want Earth to join the Federation. They're sending a team to Earth to ask. Ji-eun stood up. This is big news. My people have wanted to join other space groups for a long time. Captain Park smiled. Your people have earned it. After what you did at Theta-7, everyone knows how helpful humans can be. The ship's alarm sound started. A voice came through the speakers. Captain Park to the bridge. We have a situation. Captain Park, Ji-eun, and Min-ji hurried to the bridge. On the big screen was a Federation ship captain. Captain Park, the other captain said, we're chasing an unknown ship. It entered Federation space without permission. And it's on fire. The screen showed a small ship moving fast. Parts of it glowed red. It looked a lot like the human ship Seolal that the Celestial Harmony had met 6 months ago. "Is it a human ship?" Captain Park asked. "No," the other captain said. "It doesn't match any known ship type, and it's not answering our calls." Captain Park looked at Ji-yoon. "What do you think? Could it be another species that uses heat like humans do?" Ji-yoon looked at the screen carefully. "It's possible. The universe is big. Other species might also like heat." "Don't shoot at that ship," Captain Park told the other captain. "We're coming to help. We have humans on board who can talk to them if they're a heat-loving species." Celestial Harmony changed course to meet the unknown ship. It would take 3 hours to get there. "If they're like humans, they might think we're too cold," Ji-yoon said. "They might be afraid to talk to Federation ships." "We need to show them we understand," Captain Park said. "Ji-yoon, can you lead a team to meet them? Take a small ship and make it human temperature inside. Show them we have people who can handle heat." "Good idea," Ji-yoon said. "I'll get my team ready." 3 hours later, the Celestial Harmony reached the place where the Federation ship was following the unknown. Burning ship. The unknown ship was still moving, but slower now. "They might be getting tired," the other captain said. "Or their ship might be having real problems." Ji-yoon and 3 other humans got into a small ship. They set the inside temperature to 25 degrees. Warm for Federation people, but normal for humans. "We're ready," Ji-yoon told Captain Park. "We'll try to talk to them." The small human ship flew toward the unknown burning ship. When they got close, Ji-yoon sent a message on all speaking channels. "Unknown ship, this is Ji-yoon Kim from Earth. We see your ship is hot. That's okay. We humans also like heat. We want to talk to you as friends." For a long time there was no answer. Then a voice came through. It spoke a language no one knew. "We need a translator," Ji-yoon said. The ship computer tried to understand the strange words. After a minute, the computer said, "Basic translation. Ready? They are asking if we really like heat or if this is a trick." "Tell them it's not a trick," Ji-yoon said. "Tell them humans live with heat. We cook with fire. We drink hot water. Our normal body heat is 37 degrees. The translator sent this message. Another long wait. Then the unknown ship sent pictures. The pictures showed beings that looked a bit like big lizards. They were sitting in rooms full of steam. Fire burned in pots around them. "They're showing us they use heat too," Sungmin said. "Just like we do, but maybe even hotter." Ji-yoon sent pictures back. She showed humans cooking, drinking hot drinks, and the rescue at Space Station Theta 7. The lizard people sent more words. The translator said, "They are happy to meet others who carry fire. They thought all space people would fear heat. They ran away from the cold ships. Tell them the Federation has many different kinds of people," Ji-yoon said. "Some like cold, some like heat. All can be friends." More words came from the lizard ship. "They ask if they can visit our ship," the translator said. "They want to see humans using fire." "Yes," Ji-yoon said. "But tell them most of our big ship is cold for them. We have special warm areas for heat-loving people." The lizard people agreed to come to the Celestial Harmony. Their ship followed Ji-yoon's ship back. When they reached the big ship, Captain Park was waiting. He wore a cooling suit so he could meet the lizard people in the human area. "Welcome to the Celestial Harmony," he said when the lizard people came in. The translator changed his words for them. The leader of the lizard people spoke. The translator said, "We are the Ignis people. We come from a hot world. We thought all other space people would hate us for our heat. We ran away when your ships called us." "We don't hate you," Captain Park said. 6 months ago we met humans for the first time. We thought their ship was on fire too. Now humans are our friends and helpers. You can be too." The Ignis leader looked at the humans cooking food in the kitchen. "You really do carry fire with you like we do." "Yes," Ji-yoon said. "Fire is important to humans. It keeps us warm. It cooks our food. It's been part of human life for thousands of years." That night, the Celestial Harmony had a big dinner. Humans and Ignis people cooked food together. Federation? Crew came in cooling suits to eat with them. Captain Park stood up to speak. Today is a special day. We've found another people who carry fire among the stars. The Federation grows stronger with each new friend we make. He raised his cool drink. The humans raised their hot drinks. The Ignis people raised cups of something that was so hot it bubbled. To new friends, Captain Park said. And to fire carriers who help us explore the stars. Later, Captain Park wrote in the ship's book, "When you see a ship that looks like it's on fire, don't worry. It might be humans or Ignis people or some other fire-carrying friends we haven't met yet. The universe has room for those who love the cold and those who carry the heat of stars with them. Together we can explore places none of us could go alone." The Celestial Harmony continued its journey through space, now with 3 kinds of people on board. Each one was different. Each one was special. Together, they were stronger than anyone could be alone, and they never again reported a fire when they saw a human starship. End.